Steve, first of all, the performance today from the players was a great finish, wasn't it?
Fantastic, yes. I think we've probably nicked one there a little bit, but we always stay in games, and it's really difficult conditions. Just been chatting to Damo. It's an ugly day and wind swirling everywhere, and you've got to dig in. And the character of the team that we've got, perfect in some ways for a challenge like this. Yaman obviously, got injured late in the week or was carrying something so he couldn't play. People come in. Joe, and then obviously Chungi, fantastic for him to get the winning goal, and what a goal it was. So great day, great new era. Good to start with a win, never want to start with a loss. So good omens all round.
And talking of the new era, the investment deal went through last night. Is it a relief now to be able to crack on with all the plans that you've got?
Yeah, of course it is. It's been a long time in the making, but I think people know how much I care about the club and wanted to make sure it was right, and I think we've got the right balance. All the guys that came into this with me are still involved. We've got some new people coming in. We've all signed up to a big reinvestment plan. We need to improve the stadium, we need to improve the academy, so that's what we'll aim to do, and I'm really excited about the future, and I think that this is probably the moment that's never happened in the club's history. As I've said to people before, I'm only interested in continuously moving this thing forward. And you can see with other clubs around us, West Ham going to the Olympic Stadium, everybody is moving forward, and we need to make sure we are as well. So very, very excited about the future.
What's your message to fans that might have concerns about foreign investors? It's not a takeover, is it? No,
and I don't think there are actually some people coming into the the smaller pool who are from here as well. So yeah, it doesn't matter where people are from. What matters is that they understand the football club, and they've got the right intentions towards the football club, and I'm here to make sure that happens, and I've made sure, talking to the guys over the last 18 months, that they understand what we're all about. I think they went to the Football Factory in New York, I think, today to watch the game, so fantastic for them. Really pleased that they've come into a winning side. So listen, I understand people worry, but I'm in charge of worrying. Trust me, I'm the head worrier. I do more worrying. I do enough worrying for everybody. So, what fans should really be doing is enjoy the ride and make sure that we can just make real positive use of what, the team and the management and the players have afforded us, which is a real opportunity to change this club forever.
Just for layman's terms, because a lot of people have asked questions on Twitter, what's the difference between the general partnership that you have with Josh and David and the limited partnership which other investors have?
So the general partnership is the executive control of the business. So basically, the general partnership effectively controls the business, and everybody else is there in an advisory capacity and to help. So Josh, David and I will be making the key decisions. I'll be executing them, and things will be pretty much as they were, but we'll have a bit more money to do the things we need to do. Obviously Stephen is still there. We'll still be involved with the fans, still do the things that he does now, which are invaluable. He's a great barometer of what the fans think and feel. And Jeremy and Martin are always there for me as support, and they've been great mentors. Always talk to them if I've got a problem. So we've got exactly the same infrastructure that we had before, plus we've got new people coming in, with their sporting interests and their knowledge, can help us some more. So it should be a very exciting future.
I think everyone's asking, when can everyone see stadium plans?
Well, look, I know people. There's no point in coming with stadium plans that we can't do. So we need to make sure all the key stakeholders. So at the moment we're working with Sainsbury's on what they want to try and achieve as we clean and tidy up the site and make it a more positive experience for everybody. So we're working with those guys. Then we'll go and see the council. Obviously, with some money set aside, we can accelerate things, use more advisors, consultants, planning consultants, spend a bit more money and go a bit quicker. So as soon as we possibly can, as soon as we've got something we really believe that we can make happen, we'll show it to people.
And finally, 6th in the Premier League going into Christmas, how excited are you about the future for Crystal Palace Football Club?
Tremendously excited. We've done fantastically well, and as I said, we've got to thank the manager and the players for what they're achieving for us. It's just a fantastic era for Palace, but I don't want to be 6th every now and again or get to a cup every now and again. We want to be a major player in this division season in, season out, and we've got to increase our match day revenue to do that, commercial sponsorship to do that. We've got to have a facility that's befitting a team that's 6th in the league. we all love Selhurst Park and we want to keep the character of it, but we just need to improve it. So, you know, I'm focused on tomorrow. You know, I don't look at, well, we're sixth, great, but how do we get fifth, fourth? How do we get better? How do we do it every season? That's what I care about, and that's what everybody at the club cares about, including the manager, including the players. So we're just going to keep working every day, pushing as hard as we can, and trying to make this club as great as I know it can be.